All right, good Monday morning. How is everybody doing? Welcome to another coffee hour with yours truly. Here we are once again, each and every Monday morning. Great way to start off the week. Wake up, tie some flies. Well, I woke up a few hours ago, like 3 hours ago. Half my day's already gone, it feels like. But here we are once again, Monday morning. At least that's where it is or when it is for me. You might be watching this at a later day, at a later time, or it might be Tuesday afternoon, wherever you may be. I don't know. But I'm glad you're tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing today? Let's see. We got a couple jumping in already. Good morning, whomever you may be, wherever you are. Do this each and every week once again. Got some ideas like every week. We start every week off with just some ideas and kind of work our way through it. So it was interesting. After my last live stream last week, I was approached by somebody from Project Healing Waters to donate some 10 car flies for an auction in support of Project Healing Waters and their Holy Waters fishing outing tournament uh, event. So I'll probably be talking about that as soon as I find out when exactly the auction, when and where the auction is going to be listed. And what I did, which is really cool, um, it wasn't that long ago I got a new fly box and was starting to load it up. It's one of my, I use these Brook fishing equipment fly boxes. This is my streamer box. Um, and I've got these all. I'll cover up my phone number. But what I do is I've got my my name. Well, first I got the box labeled, but I also have my phone number, my name and phone number on there. Yeah, it's just a sticker. It's just on the outside. It's not like it's laser engraved, but it gives anybody the opportunity to do the right thing. Um, and I've got 6 of these boxes that I cycle through. I've got a dry fly box, just kind of caddis and other various just kind of traditional, quote unquote, traditional dry flies. And then I have a wet fly box, which is my nymphs and other little bottom dwellers, bead heads and such. This box is my streamer box. And then I have a top water and bait fish, hoppers and junk. And then I just got some bait fish thrown in there. The other 2 boxes is a panfish box, which is, I don't know, just wet fly size 8, some dry. I think it's broken up into 2 sides, wet and dry, for panfish. And then I have a tenkara box, just chucked full of all the flies that we've been tying over the last year here every morning. And the request for some flies for a donation. Well, I'm sure if I wanted to, I could sit down and tie 6 of these, 6 of those, 5 of these, 5 of those, whatever, and come up with the fly box. But I wanted to make it unique, so I went into my personal box and I plucked out 40 flies in honor of my 40th anniversary of Laps Around the Sun. So we provided those. And I'll be giving you guys the intel on where to place your bids and stuff for that Holy Waters auction. Anywho, so let's tie some flies. What do you say? Got my cup of coffee, and we are ready to go, I think. So good morning, good evening, smart mouth. All right. We got that set up. Ouch, that's my knee. We'll put the coffee over here. So, we're just going to let you guys discover this as I go through this because I've got, this is like most Monday mornings. We start with a general idea and see where it takes us. So my general idea this morning is a Big O hook, at least for our kind of Tenkara style flies. But we're going to go with a size 8. My idea for this is for panfish actually. So my hope is to have a hook that's big enough for the bigger ones to be able to hit, but that's what we're going for. So size 8 hook, let's grab a bead. This is a pretty big size bead. This is what I got kind of sized out for size 8s and 10s. I got a 3.8 millimeter and a little feather in there. So let's get our bead on, see how this works. It might be a little bit too big of a bead, I think, but what I'm after is getting this fly down fast. I want it to just hit the water and drop. So a gold tungsten bead, 3.8 millimeter, ought to do it. And it's on a size 8. So we're going to do what we can to keep... oh, I got an incoming call. I bet you I'll have to call that guy back. We're trying to get some windows done on our house. And that's just a lot of stuff that needs to get done for windows. And when our first window company that we called to come and give us an estimate, holy smokes. I don't know if I was just completely unrealistic as to what I thought windows would cost, but who knows. Alright, so I'm using a 10-aught Vivus black thread, and we're going to do a dubbing loop. Doesn't have to be super big. Actually, kind of the smaller the better. Do-si-do our lines, get them twisted together. And I'm going to actually park my thread back. Let's find some wax. Some dubbing wax, some low tack. Look out, we're going to do this in 3D. Whoa! Alright, we're all waxed up there. I'll let that hang. Alright, so this is what we're doing. I'm going to be using my Stefano, a little loop tool, dubbing loop tool. It comes with this little device and a pair of these clips. And instead of using hackle, we're going to be using some bug legs, some rubber legs. These are baby bug legs, black. So I got them pulled out of the package already. And let's go with, these are really fine. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go 4 legs, give that a nice close trim. And that's good to go. Alright, we are going to insert our legs into tab A. Oh, too far. Just got to get a pinch on there. Come on. Here we go. Alright, we got those on, and I'm not going to pull, I'm just going to twist. I'm not stretching these legs out at all, just wrapping it around my little device here. And that's going to be it. Alright, we'll grab one of our little clamper guys and get a nice good tight bite. Trim all those. Pull the pin. carefully. Nice and tight around that rubber legs, and that should be nice and clear. So now we do-si-do. We'll grab that batch with those, and then we'll carefully trim these loops. Alright, so there's our baby bug legs. I'll just kind of in our device and our clamp. Our line is waxed, so let's see what happens. I need to get this in here so it's not twisted. There we go. There's our neutral point. Alright, I'm just going to leave those kind of bunched up in there. Alright, we'll just wrap this right behind the bead. Maybe I need to go just a little bit closer, a little bit tighter up to that bead. Alright, let's see if we can't somehow secure this without trapping too much. Well, we'll see. And then can we push this forward? And get some of those trapped? I think so. That's a fun little collar, I think. Well, I think we can trim that and adjust that here in a moment. Let's grab some dubbing. Let's go with this Sea Dragon dub yellow phase. I believe this has some little rubber legs in it too. Awesome. I betcha. Wonder if I can take my little hair clip. Just kind of clip this all out of the way. Yeah, a little bit. Or not a bit. Maybe that's not going to be the right dub. Maybe it's too buggy, too leggy. Let's go with something different. Good morning, Steve. Thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? How's East Coast? I'll give this a try. This is kind of like a little rainbow magic dub. kind of like this. This looks pretty groovy. So we're going to add a little bit more. I want it to stick a little bit tighter, so we're going to add a little touch of wax. This Vivas thread, it's not very sticky when it comes to add and dubbing and such. Let's kind of give this kind of a multicolored body. Nice big old dubbing noodle. Because my hope is we can build this up around, because it's more than just thread, it should kind of push up against the rubber legs just a little bit better. Yeah, buddy. Just keep bopping the thread around it. I was going to work my thread all the way through that. And I think that would be a good one to whip finish right there at the rear. We'll do another round. And I'm just going to give it just a tiniest little tap of the secret sauce on the back end. A little bit of Sally Hansen's. Now, question is do we dare trim anything up front? All right, let's take a closer look. Let's see how we did. Let you guys take a closer gander here. So all that fun little rubber hackle, and just the plain simple body on the back. Maybe we could Velcro that out. I think that might be us. Oh yeah, definitely buggy that body out because we got the thread wrapped through there. Boy, I think we got ourselves a winner. There we go. What do you think? I think we should try that again. And I'm thinking maybe just slightly less rubber up front. I'm thinking maybe three strands, because this was 4 strands. I think experimentation is going to be key. Let's try 4 strands of rubber legs, but we'll tie it the same way. I like the dub. Hook, we got a big old size. It's a size 8. It's a big old hook. I'm planning on teasing out something pretty chunky with this one. This I'll fish probably with my hellbender. I got the dragon tail hellbender. We'll get that rigged up for this one. And the bead is a 3.8 gold tungsten. 3.8 gold tungsten. I've got that kind of sized out for 8 to 10s, but I think that would be pretty big on a size 10. Well, depends on the hook. Depends on the gap and the length, etc., etc. All right, let's go ahead and get our thread started. It all begins with a single wrap of thread. Yesher, you betcha. So fishing opener is, I believe, when's Mother's Day weekend? Minnesota fishing opener. I'm not sure when that is actually. Because, fishing opener in Minnesota, we love to make a big deal about it. And, I'm usually not fishing on opener because I'm usually at a camp helping get it ready for the kids for the summer. Let's keep our loop relatively small. Alright, we'll park our thread out of the way. We'll add a little dab of wax. It's nice to do the prep work ahead of time because sometimes I can get a little distracted. Could you believe that? Me get distracted? How many colors of the leg material do I have? I have the fruit flavor shine of orange, cherry, lemon, and lime. Now they all come in different sizes. We'll do a quick spin a boot. So we'll switch cameras real quick to address that. Alright, so the different colors. How many different colors? It's an infinite color. So I got these these are all from the Fly Tyers dungeon, I believe. And I've got them in different colors and different sizes. So we'll go with the colors first. Purple, orange, we've got black, white, purple, pink, purple, black, red, black, pink, damsel olive, yellow, orange, light olive, black, hot orange, ooh, copper. That's a cool color. Copper, orange, golden stone. Ooh, that's a nice color. We might try that. Orange, ivory orange, shiner, shrimp pink, medium olive, another purple, ooh, purple pop, carbon, which is kind of a blackish grayish, hot orange, caddis green, brown, olive. So the colors are limitless, but the sizes, I got baby bug legs, medium, regular size, and these are just the Fly Tyers dungeon. I've got other bags and bags of just kind of random square bug legs, round bug legs, rubber legs. It's all, I don't know, perfect rubber. Who knows? So yeah, it's imagination is my only limitation. Let's grab the bag. So that's the bag of the Fly Tyers dungeon. Steve, thanks for tuning in, even if it's just for a little bump. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, Steve. Hope you have yourself a wonderful week. Thanks for dropping in. Be sure to hit that thumbs up. All right, let's go ahead and finish this fly. We'll spin a boot. All right, so we're all waxed up. I'll try the black legs again, but I wanted to do not one, not two, but we'll do three this time. I just have to be able to find my device. Here we go. This is the Stefano dubbing loop tool. And what's nice is it gives you three different options as far as height to set your high jump bar. You can put it, out here if you wanted to do something longer. But we're keeping it short. Alright, so we wanted not one, not two, not three. Oh, we're going to stick with three. So, and these are the baby bug legs. So these are the finest. These are super, super fine. 1, 2, and 3. Which, if you look at the dubbing, I got this chartreuse dub, and it has even a finer strand of rubber leg in there. So, let's see, there's those 3 that I'm using against that 1. So, yeah, it's fun having options. Let's take our 3 strands and we'll get them into our device. Okay, so there we are, we're in. And I want to have it so when I do my first cut, or when I cut this away from the clip. And I'm not giving this a stretch, although if I do stretch it, my pieces will be just a little bit shorter. I don't know, we'll leave it as is. We'll just lightly wrap it around. Take your time. Give it just a little bit of a spacing. Oh, I think that's going to be it. One last wrap. Grab a bite of it. And these ones are going to be a little bit longer, so we'll just trim those out of the way right away. And having a nice pair of scissors, nice long scissors help too. Carefully pull this out. Nice. Take the other clip and grab. Now we can switch out and trim out our loops, loop to loop. I think we got them all. Alright, I'm going to grab this one more time, but when I grab it, I'm going to grab it right close to the edge. That way when I can put this in the loop, loop to loop, alright, I'm going to give this a little bit of a twist to untwist. There we go. Good enough. Get our bug legs in. Alright, we're just going to spin it. It's going to be a little off, but I think we'll get a uniform application. The trick is just not getting it pinched down in the back. We want them all facing forward, don't you know? I think that'll work. Just wrapping forward a little bit, trying to capture. Here we go. All right, let's grab some of that dub. What did we do with that? This is some pseudo peacock tan. If you can't tell yet, I really like materials from the Fly Tyers dungeon. It's really affordable for all your synthetic needs. Let's start our noodle, a little doubling noodle. All right, we're going to do this in a couple trips. Really trying not to trap. Although we did discover that if we can get this right behind the bead, you know what, let me try that. I'll just get her back there, up there right away. Oh, this is a hot mess. This is a pain in the ass. Cream. Oh, we have a fail going on. I keep pinching it. Why is my thread like a foot long? There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. So note to self, I can start up front and just kind of do this again. There we go. Now we'll work our way forward again, adding a little more bulk in there. All right, and then we'll do a nice tight wrap, working our way back, aka our ribbing, and then we'll whip it in the rear. Yeah, I think 3 strands is going to be the magic number of bug legs for the front hackle. Oh, that broke off. Well, let's add a little dab of insurance policy in the back end just to keep her in check. We shall see. Let's take a closer look. All right. Hackle came out a little lopsided, but I think we still did pretty good on that. I say we give her another whirl. wanted to tease out the material a little bit with a little bit of Velcro. Just to kind of fuzzy that up a little bit. Just to tough up the hair. The fuzz. There we go. I like that. I really like that dub. Alright, let's do one more once. Looks like we got time for one more at least. I need to start drinking some more of this coffee, tell you that for free. Alright, one more once. At the end of what song does the leader of the group say, "One more time"? And they go through it one more time. And then after they go through it one more time, he says, "One more once." And they play it one more once. If you know the answer to that random trivia question, let me know. I used to run a trivia night at my VFW. It was pretty cool. The first few months, I researched every question and like built the quiz, the trivia quiz from scratch. I need to wipe that off. Here we go. The plastic, this hard plastic on the bobbin, it starts to wear down, and every now and then you just got to get the oil off your fingers or from the side of your nose, put it right on there and quiet that up. Just a little bit. Don't even need a lot of bit. All right, let's build a loop. Loop de loop de loop. And if you guys notice, I'm not wasting any time or effort or materials trying to lock this bead in before we do anything else, because after a little while it's going to get locked down because all this other material is going to be behind it. So I just don't see why we need to waste time, effort, and materials trying to lock down something that's already locked down. Alright, you know what, I'm going to set this off to the back just to keep it from spinning. Because we need to get our legs together. Oh, we were going to possibly switch colors. Let's put the black away and we'll see what this kind of orangish golden stone yields us. I gotta put these back, which is kind of hard sometimes, getting them back into the package. It can be a little difficult at times. But it's always good to keep things in their original package labeled. Alright, we're going to switch colors. We had the black. This is a golden stone. I think this will look pretty cool. We'll give it a try. Actually, what we could do is see if we're doing just like one strand or two, right? Or 3 or 4 strands, then you can start mixing things. I'm going to just go straight up with this orange first. Maybe on this next one, if we have time for a next one, I think we should. We'll try to do a ratio, we'll do maybe 2 orange and 1 black. What do you think of that? Alright, get this pinched into our holder. Alright, now without stretching, I'm just wrapping. Well, if I do stretch, I just relax it just a little bit. I wanted to keep these nice and close this time. That's going to be us. If I can incorporate them, I will. Here we go, we got them. Alright, we'll trim off the bottom. Carefully remove, and we'll grab it. Got all these groovy little loops. Let's go ahead and take care of them nice and easy. Because if you go in there chomping and stomping all willy-nilly, things can get a little sideways pretty quick. That's the one that got away. That's alright, so we got our little batch of golden stone, aka this orange. That's what we're looking for. Nice and tight. Alright, let's go ahead and wrap this forward, or backwards, or onwards. Because that was so nicely packed, nice and tight, we can just bump our thread around all that. Alright, now our lesson learned is if we just do our dubbing up front, just kind of start it, we can do a I think it captures the rubber up front just a little bit better. Let's give this a try. Because it's a little bit more than just the thread pushing down on it. There we go, that gives us a little clean area to start. Alright, let's go ahead and add a little bit more dub. This will fill in the body. Then we'll turn and burn, do a rib on our way back. And this will be awesome things. nice and tight with the thread. I'm not being weak about working this through. We'll just work our thread back towards the rear. Nice and even ribbing. We'll put a little stopper back there and whip finish. There we go. We didn't even break it this time. Alright, a little dab of insurance policy. That's some Sally Hansen's. Just a little bit on the thread in the back. That'll be A-okay. So we'll do one more. Faux show. Well, it's a nice even collar. I think that's going to get them. I think that's just going to drive the panfish nuts. So we're thinking 2 black, 1 copper. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll give that a try. Oh, faux show. And these are nice and heavy. I mean, this is... It drops like a brick. Drops like a brick. Alright, let's do that again. One last time for the people, because this is how we do it. We do it until we do it right. Enjoy our cup of coffee. Who's ready for tomorrow? Who knows what tomorrow is? Is everybody ready for tomorrow? Bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum. If you're part of the dark side, may the 4th be with you. Okay, size 8. It's a scud hook. I'm using Moonlit's ML051s. And our bead, it is a 3.8 millimeter. Gold tungsten. Alright, let's go ahead and start our thread. Alright, build das loop. Doesn't need to be a big dubbing loop, just big enough to get those rubber legs in there. Sorry for the squeaks, guys. It just happens. It just keeps happening. A little bit of wax on there. And it's just a low-tack wax. Alright. Legs. What did we decide on? We decided on 2-to-1. We'll give that a try. And they're the same size. Same size, baby. They're both baby bug legs. Alright. So we'll do two black. this copper orange. You can see how the stuff is made because it's, I don't know, probably a white zip tie, and then after it was gone through the dye process, it became an orange one, or copper or golden or whatever you want to call it. We'll get these ends matched up. We'll find our tool. There we go. Get the pin in the low jump setting. Too far. All right. I'll go ahead and twist this. And again, I'm not trying to stretch. I'm just trying to leave it natural. Kind of a relaxed fit. And make sure that gets laid out there, evenly distributed. I think that'll do it. Alright, this is the hard part. Carefully pulling it out of the loops. Being relatively small, they can get a little caught and twisted. And what I'm doing is I'm stabilizing my scissors, because if I yank on it, I can set myself up for some hurt. Alright, so there's our little pieces, and those are maybe a 1/2 inch, kind of a body's width. There are boots. I think we're just close enough we don't even have to transfer it. We can just stick this bad boy in right up there. But we do want to make sure they're about 50-50. Alright, here we go. Gotta spin it to win it. I think we're getting somewhere. So I'm trying to bop my way around all those legs and just trying to capture the thread. I think that turned out pretty well. I like that ratio of color. Alright, let's go ahead and build up our wax for our dubbing. And again, this is a pseudo peacock. Build a nice little tight dubbing noodle. And because of the bulk on this dubbing noodle, it really helps, I think, helps to push the rubber forward once we get to it. Whoa! Stay nice and tight back there. We'll go back. little bit more. Work our way back forward, and then we'll cover it all with the thread. Nice and tight. I'm trying to build up a taper too. We're going to have to maybe just add just a small little pinch more. I'd rather add just a little pinch more than, get stuck with a whole bunch on there that is just hosing me. I'm digging it. Hang around up here until we get to our thread. And then let's just work this back. Right through that dubbing. All the way to the back end. We'll give it a few extra turns. Preceded by, or followed by a whip finish. Alright, let's do one more round. One more for the people. It's a little difficult whip finishing around all that junk and right up next to the tip of the hook, but I think the end result is A-OK in my book. Alright, little dab of insurance policy. Where'd I put her? Where you at, girl? There you are. I was talking to Sally. Gotta talk to Sally. A little dab back there on that whip finish. And then we'll give this a little bit of Velcro love. Here we go. That is something different. Hey, you know what? We'll just grab it with this hook grabber for our close-up. So there we go. That was a 2-to-1. 2 black to 1 orange. I like it. Well, I think we're going to leave this at that. It kind of gave me an idea for next week. We might do the same dubbing next week. Or I might do it on Wednesday. But I think we did all right today. Kind of got the sparse. Kind of got the thick. Kind of like this thick one. But I do think we might have to, let's kind of even up some of these. Yeah. That's some good stuff there. All right, well, I think that's fantastic. Catch-tastic. I like it. I like it. I love it. So, with that being said, ba-doo, we're going to wind down. Wish everybody a wonderful week. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you do wonderful things. Enjoy tomorrow, the Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you all. Be sure to join me on Wednesday night. I haven't decided what we're going to tie yet, but we'll do something from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Yeah. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, everybody. Stay safe. Happy tying. Tight lines. Peace.